PolishLynx here, welcome to more of Tenkiame for the day in the village that our grandparents live in with fox girls, which is crazy, but also pretty awesome. Let's find out how our daily life there now continues, because I wake up from the early rising sun. Today there is no sun over here, for just like the previous day. The lively bird song enter my ears. Yeah. I had fallen sound asleep and didn't even dream and woke up very refreshed. Huh? Only those things were the same as before. But I suddenly felt déjà vu. Fox ears were softly tapping my face. In addition to soft fox ears, I felt a warm body temperature next to me. Hell yeah. Aoi, this sounds like you have a problem. If you don't like it, switch places with me. Again, we had slept together like before. Her face was relaxed and calm. The sounds. My opening brain suddenly panicked. Even though it was the second time this happened, I couldn't be okay with it. Yes, you could. Yes, you could. Her clothes were very unkempt. I could see the nice outline of her bust. Her legs were slender. She had a fine featured face. The male morning physiological phenomenon was expanded and stretched. The way you describe it. Oh. No, you shouldn't think about that. That's what I had told myself the night before. I said to myself many times, this a fox girl. She's beautiful, but a fox girl, that's not a problem. She's stylish with a good personality, but she's a fox girl. Fox girls are wonderful, what are you talking about? I chanted this mantra, but it didn't help me in the situation. She's a fox girl, but cute. She's stylish with a good personality. Such a beautiful faced girl was sleeping next to me. It was natural to be excited. Not only was she soft and warm, but smelled girly also. Well, she's a girl, so I thought that was okay to keep sleeping like that. Yeah. No! It didn't matter to me if she was a fox or a human. The real problem was with the way I thought. Even though we became closer on the day before, it does mean that now was okay. That's why it was a better idea to sleep together. That's the conclusion I told myself. Why was she next to me again? I was positive that I was alone when I went to sleep the night before. I fell sound asleep, so I didn't know Con got in bed with me. He's a weirdo. While I was thinking about it, she opened her eyes slightly. Her breathing was still asleep for. Her mouth was moving as well. It seemed she was half asleep. Her shining smile suddenly appeared. She seemed to be totally refreshed. My heart was beating quickly before, but now it was really pounding. However, I needed to just calm down. Whew. Con, what on earth are you doing here? This guy. Why are you sleeping here with me again? Naturally. I have no complaints. But this guy for. Yeah, it is. Because it's not natural. Is it not? I wonder if it was intentional or not. Maybe not. Even if we were in the country. And even if it was summertime. And even if we're living in the modern era, it was far away from male-female decency. Since she was a fox girl, maybe the normal rules didn't apply to her. What are you talking about? So I decided to stay calm and explain things to her. I'm a male, and you are a female, so it's not good for us to sleep together like this. She got you there. Yeah, is that bad? Why was she blushing? I explained to her calmly. I would really see her as a girl if she smiled at me like that. I mean, why don't you? If I become aware of it, I shouldn't continue like this. Anyway, we shouldn't keep doing this. Let's get up. Sure. What an idiot. So? Today as well. It seemed that she had fun day yesterday. While I thought about that, Con got up. Good, good, good. As she pleasantly stretched. I was still feeling annoyed. By what? What would he be annoyed about? By his own stupidity there? Wait, before that, I want to ask you one thing. One thing. What time did you get into bed with me? She's great. She's great. I also go to bed late. Before sunrise. Can't seem to be more nocturnal. Perfect. I was convinced she really was a fox. You have a good memory, right? So be careful from now on. Okay, thanks a lot. No, remember what I said! Okay, she's gone. She had left the room quickly. Now I could take a deep breath and calm down. After I woke up on this fresh morning, I suddenly felt tired. Anyway, I need to wash my face. I wanted to wash away my bad feeling as well. Bad feeling about what? What are you talking about? God, this guy is so weird. I was going to be very tired if this kept happening every morning. What? No, I want this to be happening every morning. Which was worse because she didn't seem concerned at all about that. Morning. When I finished getting dressed, they were all in the living room. Apparently I was the last one to come out. Do I have a choice for? No problem. But how was the hospital? Typical situation, to be honest. Man, be like, yeah, I actually don't need to go there. While, you know, bones crumbling and so on. So, why don't you have them give you a complete checkup? They can find out if there is anything else wrong. I kind of understand that one, right? You know, let's not get that checkout, you know. At least we will not know if there's something completely bad. I kinda understand this. Isn't it better to know for sure? Isn't it better to not know at all for?
今のところはその心配もないから安心してちょうだい。葵も座りなさい。
I feel like if you don't know if there's anything wrong, you feel like everything is fine. Just feel it's better for your conscience, kind of. KK, my grandparents came home late. His back pain didn't seem to be bothering him as much. I could be completely at ease.
よかったね、おじいさま。はい、お味噌汁。ああ、すまんの。おはよう。朝ごはん食べるでしょ？
Morning, yeah, I do, yeah.
座って待ってて。今よそってあげるね。
Thank you.
どういたしまして。
Con worked so hard that morning from early. She set the table for the simple and delicious-looking breakfast. She didn't seem to be thinking at all about the fact that she had entered my bed last night. Just to sleep, guys. Like, just to sleep. You know that anyway. In other words, for her it was nothing. Now that I think about it, in Japan they do, like, I would say, really advanced type of breakfast, don't they? Like, you know, over here, they start up with miso soup and so on. Like, wow, that's a lot of effort. I feel like my breakfast would be just, yeah, let's get those toasts ready and go. It's too much effort in the morning. I guess that I was somehow at fault because I was stuck worrying about too much. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. No, not at all, no. Hey! What secret? I wasn't sure whether she knew my concerns or not, but she spoke to me like that. Strangely, she seemed to be enjoying it. Yeah, nothing. Shiro stared at me suspiciously for having this kind of conversation. I wasn't sure how knowledgeable Kon was about men's physiological matters or their instincts. On the other hand, Shiro was still young, so I was relieved that she kept quiet. Kon smiled cunningly. It could be said that such a personality was that of a fox. I was convinced. By the way, are we going to go clean up more of the junk? I didn't say that. I just wanted to make sure. I relaxed for a little while after I finished eating. I didn't always eat breakfast back home in the city. Okay, that's also true. About me. It's toasts or nothing. If I don't help out with the work around here, I'll get fat. Yeah, maybe around the same time as yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yatta! Shiro laughed with relief. I want to get a lot of work done, but hoped I would be finished with it quickly. Don't mind the loud bum 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 bum. Yeah. Yeah, she's Shiro, Grandpa. Shiro. I mean, Ina is not a bad name.
おかしい。はい、おじいさま。お茶飲んで機嫌直して。それじゃあ私、終わりそうな頃にまた青兄のところに行ってもいい？まあまあ、一日でずいぶん仲良しになったこと。
Technically 2. With Shiro it's 2 days technically. Right, it had only been a day since we started playing together. It's been 2 days since we've met. But I could communicate with them very well. Yes, with Kon it's 1 day. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm so tired today for some reason. What? Is it okay? Because it's dangerous for her to help us with it. Ouch. Give me a map and I'll deal with it easily actually. I mean, in middle school we've got like the class between the classes event where we went into the woods and had to travel around with a map, and your boy Lynx was using that as the lead and the class was brought to a victory. Yes, we arrived first at the spot actually, despite the fact that we started like in the middle, because you know, not everyone started at the same timing. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, right. That area was their playground. Shiro! Grandfather stubbornly want to call her Ina. Anyway, whichever. Well, let's go then, Shiro. By the way, Kon, what are you doing today? That's me. That's so me. I mean, then again, that's what you get for going to sleep when the sunrise is on and it's not earlier. Whatever, right? God damn it, seems like it's the battery that's completely dead. I'm talking about this thing. I bought a fresh charger, hoping that it was charger, and it turns out the charger doesn't work still, so it must be the battery. Ah, fuck me. Anyway, basically when the sun rises, she goes to bed. She was like a night butterfly. Yeah, I'm an owl as well, to be honest, so yeah. Then, that day, Shiro and I accompanied Grandpa. Like the day before, we hiked up the mountain paths that were not well traveled. The green-colored animal paths were beautiful scenery. However, it was terribly hot. Are you okay, Shiro? Aren't you hot? As the sun rose, the temperature climbed little by little. But Shiro's legs remained powerful, the same as when we left the house. As my grandfather said, she was far more used to traversing the mountains than me. By the way, we are going further up the mountain than yesterday. This guy. In other words, you mean you have 2 people to help you, so we can go to the place with a lot more junk. Uh-huh. Oh, right. Huh. Whatever, that's fine. All that matters is that we get the work done. Anyway, he really cared about us. Well, anyway, we shouldn't ask her to lift any of the heavy junk. Okay. It was right that she would only help us a little bit and would play whenever she wanted to. Actually, for children, plays also work. Really? I've been slowly losing energy. Okay. It was tough on my body, which was normally sluggish in the city. After gasping the fresh air, I managed to continue forward. Alright. That place didn't look much different than the pathway we're on. Actually, it's almost the same. But the further we went, the cooler I felt. I felt comfortable when the cool breeze hit me. But there it was. The junk. Glass bottles, empty cans, and strangely, a plastic lunch container. There were no electrical appliances like we saw yesterday, but there were these things. I wonder if some mountain climbers had a little here. I wouldn't be surprised. For maybe not the mountain climbers. No. I wouldn't say so. But what are they called? I will need to think about it. If so, on behalf of the moon, I'll punish you. Well, let's get started. What are they called? God damn it. Those bastards that walk with sticks on the streets. They are basically the cyclists. Like cyclists, to be honest. They are the worst. Said a person that also rides bicycle from time to time, but yeah, I mean, unlike actual cyclists, I know the rules of the streets. I mean, not the bad rules of the streets, okay? The actual rules of the streets, how to drive, how to ride, how to walk. Anyway, hikers with the sticks, they are terrible as well. Okay, thanks. What are they called? God damn it. Whatever. Shiro should have been angry about the state of this forest, as a native of it, but she simply offered her help. I'm not sure if she was just a child or very forgiving. Anyway, I shouldn't have been just angry. Then we started working. Phew, it's so hot! Let's get some water! Even though Shiro was there, it didn't make any difference. We quietly repeated the pattern, picking up the junk, collecting it in one place, and finding the next. There was no bulky stuff, but it was tedious and tough work. It is. Ah! My back hurts to bend over like this! Speaking from experience, huh? Don't say it like that. I mean, humans are trash, so. While he complained, he didn't stop working. His work style was very efficient, probably due to age and experience. Even if we cleaned all of this up, they'll just come and dump again soon, right? Yeah, but it will get worse and worse and worse. No, I'm not, but it's a sad situation. What he said reminded me of a university lecture I had heard. It's called the broken window theory in criminology. Damn, what are you studying? If you don't place even a single broken window in a building, more will be broken till we continue. That's true. In the end, all are broken. However, when none are broken, no one breaks them. It's a popular true story. So, Grandpa meant that what we were doing was valuable. Fun. Let's do our best a bit more. Stay positive. Oh, shit. Are you okay? Are you tired? What's this? She put something on my head, then I took it off to look at it. It was a grass crown with cute, colorful flowers. Wait, you made this? That's great! You got tired that quickly. Grandpa spoiled her too much. But actually I was also bored. But it's too colorful and pretty for me. But it doesn't cover the important top of my head for. Really? I was so embarrassed. But I couldn't ignore Shiro's kind gesture, or her killing time. I looked at it, put the cute wheat crown on my head again. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. Sorry. Along that mountain path, she stared below the tree branch. There were little butterflies with dazzling mechanical-like wings. They're certainly beautiful. Are they rare? I see. Well, let's get back to it. She doesn't feel like it. Shiro chased after a flock of green butterflies and went far away. Be careful there! If you're okay, I'm okay. Was this also a good example of the broken window theory? When one plays, the other loses their motivation to work. Unlike Con, Shiro was a very innocent and childish fox girl. She was like a little sister, or a daughter even. For my grandfather, she was like his granddaughter. I felt like watching Shiro was like watching a pet. Basically, she was innocent and lovely. Oh, that's a new place. Grandpa and sometimes Shiro cleaned up the forest. We finished working that day when the sun was overhead and at its strongest. Shiro tried to guide me through the woods that day. Okay. Cheerful Shiro took my hand and took me on the mountain pathway. Should I be bouncing like that as well? It was nice to walk through the woods after the tiring work. Do we have something to see in the forest? For example, the woods were beautiful and pleasant, but at that moment, that was all there was to do. There was enough stimulation. It was completely different from the city that I was so accustomed to. Stone. Shiro pointed to some. One of them was shining brightly. Is it gold? Gold! I was startled. I thought that this mountain was just full of junk. Perhaps it was a mountain of treasure. She collected it, so she must be quite rich. I see. It's not real. I didn't know the market value of it, but surely it was not comparable to real gold. There is no such success story of getting rich like that. Now I'm curious. Fool's gold. Let's see. I don't want the movie. Value. What is Fool's Gold? Common nickname for pirate. Oh yeah, that's true. It's worth virtually nothing. Wow. Per pound it's 8.87. Okay, what about gold value then? 8.87 per pound. Okay, per kilogram, which is a better measurement, that's true. 60,000! Holy sh... We have to go look for gold somewhere. Yeah, but it's built that way. Look at it, is what she said. Okay, looking. It seemed that yellow iron was the same as gold for Shira. Her purity was brighter than the mineral. I understood my mind was just a human mind. Okay, now. Really? Now let's look for it together. I'm afraid I'm losing that. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Okay, promise. I already knew that agate wasn't valuable. But looking for it sounded fun. Is it not fun? Let's see. I mean, if we are checking, let's see everything. Why not? Let's learn something. Boop. Boop. Okay, can you like show me the price, not some bullcrap? Market value. God damn it! For the most are cheap, $1 to $10, but some can be very expensive, from 100 to 3,000. But I don't know for how much. Anyway, when I was a child, I used to collect beautiful objects and keep them in a snack box. I don't think I've been doing that, but maybe I'm wrong. I would sometimes take them out, look at them. I remember how I felt doing that. I was very happy and excited. On that day, I could easily remember that. Shiro and I continued searching the forest. Is there anything around here? Flowers. To be honest, I wasn't very interested in flowers. We can eat those, shall we? The flowers weren't in bloom, but there were seeds. I ate it. On the way. Ugh. A strong bitter taste entered my mouth. I quickly spit it out. You told me that we could eat. That's true. You said that, mate. Why did you want it? You should have told me. Yeah, understood. It was the Japanese snowbell. It didn't mean that it was a selfish tree. Anyway, I wasn't sure which one of us was the elder.
お腹が空いたならボナの実なら食べられるよ。でもまだ早すぎるかな。
I've had enough tree seeds already. Next!
わかった。
We continue walking through the forest. I became interested in forest life, except the snowbell. I somewhat envied Shiro because she normally played around here. Hey, it's dangerous over there. Shiro tried to climb trees and find something to cheer me up. I was a little confused, but definitely didn't need to worry about it much. I can't make it up there. Foxes and eagles don't get along. If the mother comes back, you're in a big trouble, right? Huh? Really? Huh? Are there bears around here? I think I'm good. No, that's okay. Anyway, let's go somewhere else. No, next time, no. Please come back down here soon. I was a little nervous in many ways, but nothing bad happened. We continue walking in the forest. Later, Shiro showed me many places. When we were feeling thirsty, we drank water which was trickling down from one of the rocks. We ate wild berries when hungry. Because of what we had talked about before, I was too nervous, but around sunset, Shiro took me to her most favorite place. It's been 20 days. Oh, here. It is. The place she had taken me was a very beautiful, scenic place. Although there were a few houses, we could see mostly all the sky and mountains. It was a very nostalgic view. It was a little strange to feel that way, having not been raised around here. Seeing the vast landscape, dyed in the setting sun, it was dominated by a refreshing sensation. Of course. Thank you, Shiro. You played with me today. Please bring me here again. Tomorrow. Yeah, if I have some time. I felt that I want to go there every day, but I was so tired and my legs were very stiff because I wasn't used to the country life yet. I didn't feel like going all the way back down the mountain road to the house. Let's take a break and then go back home. Maybe Connie is getting ready for dinner. While we talked, I sat down next to her, the cool wind caressing my body. The effect the gorgeous scenery had on me was that I felt the tiredness leaving my body. What's that sound? Bears, perhaps? Hopefully not. What kind of animals are we talking about? Really? I imagined that the beasts were hungry like we were. When I imagined it, wait, I couldn't trust her reference. But my worries came to an end. Hey, it's a fox! Her big eyes shined. It was a small fox that had come out of the bushes. It sniffed the air and went to Shiro's feet. Maybe it thought that she was a friend. The fox did approach me, so the possibility of that was high. There are foxes here too? Yeah, that's right. Are there many of them here?
いるよ。山の中にたくさん。
Shiro softly pet the fox's head after we talked. The fox closed its eyes and was seemingly very relaxed. I also want to pet it, but I thought it was better if only Shiro did it.
でも、ジーヤとバヤが都市開発が決まったらみんないなくなっちゃうって。
What?
そうなったら寂しいよね。
You knew that, Shiro.
うん。よくジーヤとバーヤが話してるの聞いてるから。
Shiro and Kon living together with them should have known about it. I'd almost forgotten about that myself in the last couple of days. But I remembered. That landscape that I viewed in that moment was a prime candidate for urban development. So if it was decided, then her favorite place would sooner or later be wiped out. Or the area scenery would be completely transformed. You don't want that, right?
うん。でも、人間がそう決めたなら仕方ないってお姉ちゃんが言ってた。
Really? She said that?
綺麗な景色はなくなっちゃうけど、代わりに綺麗な街になるんだって。私にそう教えてくれたよ。
I wouldn't say cities are that beautiful. I see. From beautiful nature to a beautiful city. I mean, yo, we have a beautiful place here. So, yeah. But certainly may have been so. I mean, a city can't beat that. There will be a lot of advantages. But conversely, the fox and the other nature that I saw today would be gone. Went round during the day, so now I felt remarkably sad.
お兄、そろそろ帰ろう。もう暗くなっちゃうよ。
Okay, let's...
またね。バイバイ。
We left a confused looking fox and started walking away. It couldn't be helped even if I was thinking about it seriously. I knew that, but the story about it remained in my head. Time to wipe out the books and so on, and let's not get those bastards to build the city there. When we got home, it was dark. It was a little later than the day before, and all hooted outside in the distance.
ああ、
Whoa.
おかえりなさい。遅かったね。ただいま。
We're home. Despite us arriving home later than the day before, Kon had kept the dinner waiting for us. My grandparents weren't around. Did they go to the hospital?
うんうん。今日はもうご飯食べて寝ちゃったよ。
Typical older people. Oh, so early?
その代わり朝も早いからね。私たちもご飯食べちゃおう。
I wondered if they would be getting up early just because they had gone to bed early. Yes. If so, I just felt that our schedules were off. Yes. By the way, Kon, haven't you eaten yet?
一応待っててあげたよ。一緒の方が後片付けも楽だしね。わあ、いい匂いがする。すぐ食べよう。
Before it, come here and wash your hands.
いってらっしゃい。今のうちにご飯温めておくね。
Kon was acting just normal. I remembered about the urban development, so I felt a little worried about that. But nothing could be accomplished by worrying about it. Kon waited for us like that, so I needed to be upbeat. I thought I should change my mood and eat her dinner cheerfully. So I tried not to think about it. Well, let's eat.
いただきます。はい、どうぞ召し上がれ。
Just like before, only the three of us ate the dinner together. But even though it was a small number of people, it was fun.
美味しそう。何から食べようかな。がっついちゃダメよ。消化に悪いから。
While Shiro showed a beast-like appetite, Kon warned her. Today's dinner was relatively plain. Rice and miso soup. Fried chicken, fried fish. Stew, pickles, vegetables boiled in soy sauce, and... inari placed in the middle of the table. I guess they eat that. Usually I just ate convenience store food, so it was an exquisite meal.
せないでよ。青も早く食べて。
Thanks. I felt I need to keep up with Shiro. I reached for the fried chicken, which seemed to be the main dish. I grabbed it with my chopsticks. Oh. Ah, it's really good.
本当？油が回りすぎてない？
Not at all. It's crispy and smells great. The butter was crispy and the innards were juicy. The more I bit, the more the meaty juice overflowed. I fell into a food frenzy quickly and became ecstatic. Is this chicken local? It's so rich.
美味しいでしょう。その大山盛りの
は
唐揚げ。私の
ゲコ
得意料理なんだ。
Fried gecko. What? What? What the hell did she just say?
嘘嘘。おばあ様がご近所で締めた鳥をいただいたんだって。
You got me there. Don't joke around like that.
ごめんね。
Aren't they edible for? I wondered if I should swallow it or not.
でも、この前食べたイモリと味がそっくりだね。
Hey, what? Which is it?
嘘だよ。
Ugh.
妹まで悪乗りしちゃってね。
Even if I was being teased, I was having fun with them. Every day was getting more enjoyable than the last. We were already halfway through the dinner.
お姉ちゃん、おかわり。
Yeah, for me too!
はいはい、ちょっと待ってね。
Maybe you can help Grandma make this meal. Because her face looked happy to see us eating. Okay, all gecko jokes aside, what do you girls like to eat?
私はこういうお肉とかお魚？
Understandable.
私は厚揚げと、あとお菓子も大好きだよ。
I think understandable. I've never had tofu, so... Oh, you like anything?
キツネは好き嫌いないんだよ。
Oh. It means you're omnivorous.
ほら、青。女性相手なんだから言葉を選んでちょうだい。
What? Right, sorry. I apologize quickly, but at the moment I thought... But... anyway, I should have taken it so seriously.
人間だってそんなに変わらないでしょ。佃煮にして虫も食べるじゃない。
No, I don't. I've never eaten an insect. Well, that sometimes, right? If she was talking about locusts, I don't. If I come to think about it, I would lose my appetite.
ねえ、私たちのことばっかり聞くけど、たまには青のことも教えてくれない？あ、賛成。
Me?
いけない？
No, but there's nothing strange unlike your situation.
なんでもいいのよ。そもそも青ってどこから来たの？
What do you mean, what do I do? My boring human story wasn't very interesting or funny. But what do I do? Alright, where do I live and what kind of life am I living? They listened attentively to my story.
大学が夏休みなのね。青に、大学って何？
Oh. I need to explain from the beginning.
大学っていうのは、要するに寺子屋の教育館みたいなものよね。
Superior institution. Okay. Yeah, put it simply, that's true. Is it that simple? Don't care. Even out there in the country, that language was too archaic. Anyway, a university is a place to study. Every day, I study there. Do you understand?
それって楽しい？楽しいなら私も行ってみたい。
No, it's not. I'm not sure if it is or not. It isn't always fun, maybe.
なんだか難しいね。
Yeah. A university is a difficult place.
でも、都会は人がたくさんいて羨ましいな。毎日退屈しないでしょ？
I'm not sure, maybe.
違うの？
I think the city isn't so different than the country.
でも、テレビで見てると遊ぶところがたくさんあって楽しそう。
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot to do. Even if that was true, I didn't take advantage of it. Even though there are many choices, I didn't choose to do those. I just went to the university, then back to my apartment. For working people, they just go to work, then get tired and go home. In that way, everywhere is the same. After all, it depends on the person if they want to have fun or not. Also, it depends on who one keeps company with. The previous 2 days I had been with Shiro, so I came to the conclusion. I talked to Kon about it. Well, anything else? What's next? Yeah, I mean, school will start again. Yeah, but not for a while. I just got here. Oh, during the break I'll stay here. No, the break is not that long. What are you two talking about? That's a frightening ability. The lovely night was passing in an enjoyable way. That was my third night there. We talked about when I would return home. I felt weird. Not weird, sad. Of course, I didn't expect a miracle, but I wanted summer vacation to last as long as possible. Don't we all? In the past. Didn't we all, sorry. However, 3 days had already evaporated, so I couldn't really expect it. Time flies when we were having fun. True. Anyway, oh. We are leaving the cicadas and their noisiness for the next episode. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful day. Soon, hope you have a wonderful summer vacation. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.